In moments of crisis, I think there's three really powerful qualities that shine through the rest: persistence, preparedness, and compassionate service. Persistence drives us to push through whatever we're facing. Preparedness gets us ready to face whatever life can throw at us. And compassionate service reminds us that our greatest strength really lies in helping others. There was one man that had all three of these qualities, and he made a huge impact on the world. One bright morning in September 2001, our world changed forever. But in the middle of the chaos and the heartache and the heartbreak and the loss, the heroes actually emerged and inspired millions. I'd like to tell you the story of just one. Welles Crowther was a 24-year-old man, and he was known for his red bandana. He had this bandana that he carried around with him everywhere. And it was a gift from his father that he gave him when he was a young boy. And for years, he would play with this thing. He would, one day it was a cowboy mask, and the next day it was a pirate cap. And as he grew, he started to use it as kind of like a do-rag, and so he could catch the sweat while he was playing hockey. Eventually, he became a trader and worked at the World Trade Centers. He also volunteered as a firefighter. Welles was in one of the buildings on September 11th. After the first plane hit the building, he took his red bandana, his signature red bandana, he wrapped it around, tied it around his face so that it would block the dust, and he went into action. And he started helping people evacuate. When he got down to the elevators, he found that they were totally crowded. He couldn't get to them, and then some of them weren't working altogether. So he spent literally hours running up and down thousands of steps to help people out, to help evacuate people. Welles actually had several opportunities to save himself, but he never took one. He kept going back to help others. Eventually, the tower that Welles was in collapsed. And there's a memorial for him, the September 11th memorial. Here's the crazy thing. Months later, dozens of people claimed to be saved by a man in a red bandana. Several even said that there is no way they would be here today if it wasn't for him. Welles was prepared. He spent his life serving and preparing mentally. Are you prepared to give your energy and your life force? The good book says, no man has greater love than this, that he lay down his life for a friend. So many of us, we don't really want to help because it's an inconvenience, right? Do you think it was an inconvenience for Welles to help that day? Welles was persistent, and even when he was faced with overwhelming odds, he never wavered. What if the next time you feel like giving up on that task or not starting the task, or you're the one that you're avoiding, what if you just pushed through a little bit longer? Welles was compassionate. Let me ask you something. Do you think Welles planned on getting out? Do you think he served without expecting anything in return? What if the next time you decided you were too busy to help someone, or there just isn't enough time, you thought about Welles? I'm not asking you to be a hero or to give your life, but clearly Welles lived a life of service. He also volunteered as a firefighter, even though he had a really good job and he didn't really need to. What if you started a habit today to do something nice or to help someone out? or to do a random act of kindness for a stranger just once a week. Just once a week. What if you did a random act of kindness just once a week? You might feel that you like it. You might feel fulfillment in helping others. What if next time you had that negative thought about your annoying neighbor or your weird friend or whatever, you thought about what you would do if you had to save their life? What if next time you decided that you don't want to work out today, or you don't want to go for that run, or whatever it is, and you just did a little bit? You just went for a walk. You did something to prepare your mind and your body for the future. Because you never know when you're going to be called to that higher purpose. You never know when you're going to be asked to step up. Welles stepped up. People are alive today because of him. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Joe. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any other inspiring stories about people from 9/11, I would love for you to share them in the comments below. Till next time. And remember to inspect your life